Sleaze right now, brought to you by McDonald's. Archways to Opportunity helps employees achieve their dreams. To learn more, visit mcdonalds.com.
Guess who's back in the news after all these years? Remember Lindsay Lohan's dad, Michael?
Ooh, where's he been?
Arrested and accused of assaulting his wife, Kate Major. Yes, he was taken into custody without incident in Harris County, Texas, charged with one felony count of continuous violence against the family. Now, she reported pain and discomfort. She went to the hospital. Apparently, a female deputy noted bruising on her body. She told police that he flipped her out of a chair several days before. In a statement, he is saying, "I've shut up long enough about Kate's physical, emotional, and verbal abuse. She set me up. Originally, she said I was stalking her. Then, when that didn't work, she said I pushed her over a chair," which is a total lie. "Not only will my kids attest to it, but I have video. I have more videos of her abuse." Wow, this is another he said, she said.
I'm seeing so many of these reverse things lately where they're pointing the finger at the women, trying to get them taken down for something they did to, quote, start the fight.
And he says he has video? What is that about?
I didn't even know he divorced the other Lohan, so I'm behind on his file.
He did, and they have children. Gwyneth Paltrow is selling a $200 sex pillow. I don't know if you saw this or not, but a lot of her Goop stuff has been coming out, especially after Valentine's Day.
That just sounds awful, Leslie.
What?
Gwyneth Paltrow, a lot of her Goop stuff is coming out. That just sounds awful.
Did I say that?
Goop and sex pillow.
Can you get AI to rewrite your story or something?
I should.
Gross.
I don't, by the way, I don't use AI. I write my own stories. But I will say this is called the Prim. It's called the Prim. It is a sex pillow, but $200, really? So one of the magazines that I was reading said that they kind of deployed some sex doctors. One doctor, Deborah Lano, said, "The wedge pillow is great for raising hips and thighs to mitigate discomfort. Ramp-shaped pillows still have a wedge lift, but are often large and larger to help support the back. They do say it's a nice pillow, but maybe you don't want to spend that kind of money. There's another pillow out there that is only $49.99, and it is called the inflatable wedge from Love Honey." Crash, are you taking notes on this?
Is that your Timo pillow? No,
the $49.99 one?
The Prim pillow, that's not a Goop thing. She somehow picked that. That's a thing that's been out there that I just Googled it, and you can see a million of them.
Well, I guess this is something they're selling, and if you want to splurge,
right?
The doctors are saying it's a good option. It's firm, wedge-shaped, and has a removable cover. So, I don't know.
Why does everything got to be elevated these days? The squatty potty and now sex pillows. Just whatever happened to old school?
It looks like a bike seat cover.
Yeah.
That thing. That pillow. Looks like it might work well on that. But yeah, she's always trying to get in the news for something edgy. She can't top the vagina candle. I mean, seriously, it is. I mean, that got her so much press.
She's still selling it, too. All right, season 2 of The Last of Us, at last, a specific premiere date. The 7-episode season will debut April the 13th on HBO. That means the season will complete its run in late May, just under the wire for an Emmy eligibility. Now, the premiere will come 2 years and 1 month after the finale of The Last of Us first season in March of 2023. Do you ever wonder, it takes so long for these episodes to come back and these seasons to come back? I literally, most of the time, have to go back and watch the finale of something because it's been over a year, sometimes 2 years.
Well, that's why I save. When I feel myself getting towards the end, I save a show. But I did, Leslie, finish Landman yesterday, finally.
And what did you think of the last ep?
I thought it was going to go somewhere else.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. There were a couple setups I thought that... I thought the girl in the shower, I thought she was going to turn out the lights for some reason.
Right.
The way that was set up. I don't want to give it away for those who don't.
No, don't give it away.
But I can't wait. They're already rolling on season 2 of Landman. Bring that baby back.
Love it, love it, love it. I hate to tell you this, but guess what got a scathing review in The Hollywood Reporter?
What?
Suits L.A.
Ooh, I felt that was going to happen.
It says Stephen Amell flounders in NBC's totally confused, narratively jumbled legal drama. And it is pretty brutal. They said the actual premiere is so awful, and in such baffling ways that it's hard to imagine a lot of would-be fans sticking around to find out if it gets better.
Right up to it, I was all in on the nostalgia. I was like, I can't wait, Suits, da-da-da. Then I started thinking about it. I'm like, well, I'm not going to know anyone on the show. And it's just not the same thing. So the payoff, I didn't feel like would be there. So it's interesting to hear your reviews. It's kind of in line with what I thought would happen. There's no reason, if you're a past Suits person, beyond the name.
I know. And when I saw the headlines, I was like, well, let me give it a chance. Let me read the review. And the Hollywood Reporter just butchered it. Now I don't even know if I want to watch.
That's really disappointing. Yeah, I don't know that.
Yikes.
It may just sink quickly unless they bring back other cast quickly.
ABC is taking the 911 franchise to Nashville. 911 Nashville. This is marking the third show in the first responder franchise. Because, they had 911 Lone Star ending on Fox. So,
yeah,
you know whose universe this is in, right? Ryan Murphy.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Yeah.
Austin was where they did the Lone Star one. Or do, still.
I didn't know it was in Austin. Guess what's coming back? Righteous Gemstones Season 4.
The end.
The new season will debut on Sunday, March 9th on HBO.
Man, Walton Goggins is on fire right now with White Lotus. I have not seen the second episode yet of White Lotus. I know everyone's up in arms about the music being different. Supposedly, at the end, it'll all come together. I don't know why.
And I told you about one of the storylines that people were sort of disappointed about.
Which one?
The incest storyline.
Oh, right. In the first episode, I didn't really get that feel. I mean, Schwarzenegger's kind of a playboy. I didn't get the incest feel.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, you haven't watched it yet?
No. That was just something that I had read and put in Celebrity Sleaze, but...
Okay. Yeah, it piqued my interest the first episode. I'm definitely in, because the first two I thought were some of the best TV in the last several years. And some people forget that Mike White, the creator, was on Survivor like 10 years ago.
I saw that story because remember how crazy he looked in Survivor? I was like, how did this happen? That whole storyline is bizarre.
He was a writer. He talked openly about it.
Yeah.
That was a good season, actually, of Survivor.
That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
The Mic Drop, hosted by former Navy SEAL Mike Ritlin. It's raw.
Any single time that you left the wire, you could lose 4 guys.
It's unfiltered.
That was the most horrible screaming I'd ever heard. Taking a hit on the chin, you want to pay it back?
It's tough talk from the top minds in their field.
Would I choose to not do our duty as military fighting men? No, I would not make that decision, without question.
The Mic Drop. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.